At that moment, he had little choice in the matter. He had to face the harsh reality and do something about it. Buck Winters was a disturbed and evil man, violating the innocence of his own young daughter. That knowledge stoked the fires of Alec's indignation. His rage about the scene before him caused the new sprout to grow even faster. Like Jack's beanstalk, it climbed upwards, stretching towards truth, climbing faster and faster as it took in a multitude of factors that had been there all along, even though Alec had refused to see them. Those facts led to one conclusion and one alone. My father is a pedophile. Alec's assessment took only seconds, but everything in the bedroom seemed to move in slow motion. Too caught up in the struggle, neither Cat nor Buck seemed to notice Alec's presence. He studied his father more closely, trying to ascertain the root of such transgressions and evil. He couldn't imagine the depths of Buck's moral corruption. However, there was an obvious sign right before him, and Alec couldn't ignore the ugly, reddish-orange cloud that surrounded the drunkard. It permeated and darkened the room. The strange haze was alarming. Alec batted at the mass of particles, but his gesture had no effect. Although he'd never before seen such a thing, the image stayed with him. His new eyes opened a little wider, and the fire growing inside him began to understand everything he saw, heard, and felt. Unsure whether he'd imagined the color around his father, Alec glanced at Cat. He saw that a yellow golden cloud surrounded her. It was delicate and beautiful. Then Alec noticed that each time Buck grabbed for Catalina, his orange-red cloud grew bigger and more intense, while Cat's golden haze grew more faint, smaller, and weaker. Alec wondered if the individual clouds of color indicated some kind of spiritual energy. He wondered if what he witnessed was spiritual warfare. Was this a battle between good and evil? Suddenly, he understood. Alec's heightened instincts instantly made sense out of everything he saw. He's ripping the life force from her. He's killing her. Now, he had only one thought. Stop the threat.